Miramax. For years now, we've been fed the idea that Quentin Tarantino is set on retiring after he makes his next two movies. That was always his grand plan, and as the number of remaining films has got smaller and smaller, what he's going to do next has become an increasingly pertinent question. Given that he's a fan of genre hopping, the conversation has often focused on what genre he could wade into next, and has been asked before about sci-fi, which has never really expressed a great deal of interest in generally. Now though, TMZ have asked Tarantino if he would direct a Star Trek movie, and the director says that the idea would be worth having a meeting about. Cue lots of excitement from Star Trek fans. Whether his fans would be quite as keen for him to differ from his wheelhouse remains to be seen. Presumably, Tarantino's approach to a Star Trek film would move away from Into Darkness model, since he was publicly quite critical of that sequel. Tarantino appeared on an episode of the Nerdist podcast back in 2015, which for some reason has just been unearthed again by TrekNews.net, where he was asked whether he might consider working on a big sci-fi franchise like Star Wars. Back then he said he would be more likely to prefer to make a Star Trek film. The answer is I'd be more inclined to do a Star Trek kind of thing, rather than Star Wars. And I like Star Wars and everything. Let's hope someone is paying attention. Read next. 14 awesome directors who need a superhero movie.